It's midterm season, signifying the official end of summer vacation. What are students doing to prepare for their exams?
Also, our YouTube channel has reached a new level of subscribers.
And will Bellamy Field ever be finished?
All this and more coming up this episode of Bronco News.
Come on, come on, with these ropes untied, can we do no wrong? Now we grieve, 'cause now it's gone. Things were good when we were young. With my teeth right down, I could see the blood of 1,000 men who have come and gone. Now we grieve, 'cause now it's gone. Things were good when we were young.
Welcome to Bronco News. My name is Robert Loop.
And I'm Matt McDonald. Here are this week's top stories.
Coming up this week is the freshman Senate election, where 9 candidates will be running for 5 positions on Senate. Be sure to vote on Monday on eCampus until midnight. And now we will be reading the candidates' names and their slogans on their flyers. First off, we have Amanda Bostwick, who promises to always listen to the voice of the people and represent you in the best way to her ability.
Next, we have Brooke Betts, who wants to make a difference for Senate.
Victoria Adetuyi, I hope I said that name right, promises with her as your freshman senator, you will be on the right path to success.
Next, we have Lydia, whose main goal is to get your opinion out through her energetic and creative positioning.
We have Matt Reneris, and he says that if you need someone who is responsible, dedicated, and accountable, then he is your man.
Next, we have Matt Rosenden, who is the most interesting freshman in the world.
Interestingly, we have Max Wall, who says, stay thirsty, my friends, and vote Max Wall.
Finally, we have Paulette Regali, whose slogan is Be Golly, Vote Regali.
And one more, we have Drake Bannan, who can make your experience here a memorable one if you vote him to Freshman Senate. Be sure to get out there and vote on Monday.
Next, we have the club conference at 7:15 on Monday the 17th as well in the Daily Science Lecture Hall. Make sure you talk to your club representatives for more details. Hey Ben, is it about that time yet?
Hell yeah.
All right, it's time for Campus Cruising.
This week we asked people if there was anything they could change about Marketplace or the Bronco. If you guys have opinions of your own, feel free to go to scu.edu/ASG or text 567-ASG-HELP and mention #Benson.
The one thing that I would want to change about the Bronco is to bring back the old spicy chicken wings because the new ones are less appetizing.
I think a really good thing that they could change in Marketplace would be to have a more efficient ordering process. So like after you order, having like electronic thing to give you, so they would save paper, and then it would be like faster to know when you get your food. Because I know waiting at the Bronco when there's like 100 people there, it's really hard to know when you have your food, and then you can end up losing your food and wait like 30 minutes. So it's not a very efficient ordering process, and it would also help save paper.
Okay, I think this school needs some Jamba Juice, and we need to have the sandwich bar open like until 2 in the morning because those sandwiches are really good.
I would have avocado because I love it.
I think that maybe in the Bronco, there should be a couple more workers there because sometimes the service gets really slow and I'm waiting for my food for about 5-10 minutes, so that'd be the one thing I would change.
I would say add more big boost to the Broncos.
I'd like to see Benson open later and have more bacon. I really like bacon.
I would put more sports games on the team. Otherwise, I love Benson.
I would change Benson for the better by having more entertainment because I get bored when I eat, so.
I love Benson. I think it's great, but I would bring the crepes back.
Now, here's Matt Savage with your Bronco Sports Update.
Hello, Bronco sports fans. Welcome to the first ever edition of Bronco Sports, part of the Bronco News Network. We have a lot of action going on, so let's get right down to the games we have coming up this weekend. First of all, men's soccer will be leaving the wet weather here in Northern California, traveling down south to play LMU on Friday, followed by a game against USD on Saturday. Next, we have women's volleyball, who will be going to Moraga to take on the St. Mary's Gales. And that will be Saturday at 7 o'clock. We wish them all the best. Now, also going to St. Mary's this weekend will be our women's tennis team. They'll be playing in the St. Mary's Invite Friday through Sunday. Good luck to them as well. And here at home, we have a full slot of games beginning on Saturday with our men's and women's cross country team. We'll be competing in the Bronco Invite in Sunnyvale, Baylands Park, Saturday. First race starts at 9. There will be 4 of them. You have the Women's Open, the Women's Invite, Men's Open, and Men's Invite. Going to be a lot of competition at these races. Stanford will be there, Colorado Boulder, Cal Poly, UCLA, as well as a full slot of WCC teams, USF, USD. Should be a good time. Come out, support the Broncos. It's only a short drive away. With the men's water polo team on Sunday, 12 p.m., they will be taking on the Bruins of UCLA, one of the top-ranked teams in the nation. Broncos will be looking to pull the upset. They could use support, make your way out to the pool. Hopefully it'll be a sunny day. We'll cheer on the Broncos. As soon as you finish up watching the Broncos play the Bruins, you can take a short walk over to Buckshaw Stadium because the women's soccer team will be playing the Lady Dons of USF at 1 p.m. And I never really understood the Dons as a mascot, only because the most famous Don I can think of was a senile old man living in Spain who thought a windmill was a giant and just proceeded to attack him on horseback. But we're not going to get into that. We're going to talk about soccer. And here to talk soccer with me, we have Lauren Matheson, a junior midfielder. And so, Lauren.
Hi.
Welcome to the program.
Thanks for having me.
So, you had a stretch there where you had 4 ties against 3 ranked opponents, followed by a very tough, hard-fought loss to Stanford. But since then, you've been winners of 5 straight.
Yeah.
How do you explain, what happened after Stanford? Did the team really come together? How do you explain why you're so hot right now?
Well, I think just after the 4 ties and the loss, we knew that was unacceptable, especially for the Santa Clara program and our reputation. And I think we just needed to kick it into high gear. Season was rolling. We couldn't afford to do ties and losses anymore. So we just came together as a team and just got it done.
I like it. So how would you explain, what are the real strengths of this team? Is it the defense? Is it offense? Is it a real balanced attack? Where do we see the strength of the Santa Clara women's Broncos?
It's kind of hard to judge that because we have strength in the back, strength in the midfield, strength in the front line, and it's just kind of hard to say that. But our strength is just our team chemistry. We work so well together. We put the team first, and I think that's the reason why we're being so successful right now.
Nice, a lot of strength, love it. So let's talk about USF. They're coming into Buckshaw Stadium. They have a 4-9 record, 1-1 in the WCC. What's the strategy? How are we looking to attack some of the weaknesses of USF? Can you give us some insights into the game?
Well, the past 2 years since I've been here, when we've played the Dons, we've just taken it to them. We've pressed hard, shot hard, held nothing back. So I think that's going to be the strategy for the game tomorrow. And it's their first time playing here at Buckshaw in the 2 years that I've played here, so we're going to show them this is our house.
Very nice. And if you could enlighten us, what's your favorite memory thus far of this season?
It was definitely this summer when we went paintballing up in Santa Rosa together. It was a huge paintball jungle. We played about 5 or 6 games of it, and it was just funny to get away from campus after double days and just kind of come together as a team instead of just playing soccer. And I think a lot of bonds and team chemistry came together on
Very
that
nice.
day.
Who's the eagle eye? Who's the deadly?
By far me.
Nice.
By far.
I like it. I'm gonna look out for that. Okay. Well, you heard it here. Come out to Buckshaw Stadium on Sunday, 1 p.m. Support your women's soccer team as they take on the Dons of USF. And back to you, Rob and Matt.
This week, Bronco News reached a major milestone in our history. We just reached
10 subscribers
on our YouTube channel.
Yes!
Woo! Be sure to subscribe if you don't already to be the first to get Bronco News right to your YouTube account.
Well, that's our show. Be sure to like the ASG Facebook page. I'm Matt McDonald.
And I'm Robert Loop. And best of luck to all of the freshman Senate election candidates. Good luck on midterms, and thanks for watching.